Hey guys, it's Amber. Today I'm going to be filming a makeup tutorial for Valentine's Day. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I do have a video filmed for a Valentine, what I said, inspired makeup look. I didn't really like how it turned out, but if you guys still want to see that, let me know. I will post it. But yeah, let's just get started. So first I'm gonna do the base and then I'll be back. My base is done, and the idea for me today is that we're gonna do a pink lid, of course, and then in the middle we're kind of gonna do like the kind of cut crease in the shape of a heart, and then under here will be the end of it. So let's just get started. Today I'll be using the Jaclyn Hill palette, the James Charles palette. You don't have to use these palettes, you can use any palette you want with similar colors, but let's just get right on to the video. For the lid today, I'll be going into Heart On in the Jaclyn Hill palette, which is a nice kind of orangey pinkish, I guess you could say. I'm just gonna do that all over the lid. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm going to go into the James Charles palette. I don't remember the shade names. I'm going to go into the lightest pink and kind of just blend it on the edges. I'm going to take a smaller brush, more compact brush, and I'm going to dip into this shade right here from the James Charles palette, and we're just gonna put that in the crease and on the edge. And it's okay if it's a little blunt right now because we are going to blend it out. So now, taking the same brush that we did the lid with, we're going to blend it out. Now in the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to be dipping into shade Oh Hello right on the bottom, that one right there, with, again, the smaller condensed brush. And we're just going to put that in the mid lid to darken it up for when we do the cut crease. It really stands out and you can tell. Then I'm going to go into a little bit of shade Crazy, which is a little bit darker, so we're just gonna do a tiny bit of that and line the lid like that. Now, taking the fluffy brush again, we're going to blend that. Now dipping into this a little bit of red from the James Charles palette. Gonna put that towards the inner corner to the mid lid, just to kind of brighten it up a tiny bit. Get on about to mid lid, and we're gonna blend that, so don't worry. And then we're also gonna take a little bit of this hot pink from the same James Charles palette and put that right there in the same area that we put the red. Now again, just blend it out. Now, taking a smaller brush like that, we are going into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're going to be taking shade, again, Heart On, and we're gonna put that on the lower lash line, bottom lid, whatever you call it. Kind of just connect it to there and just go all along. And once you do that, it should look like that. Now we're gonna go back into the James Charles palette and use the light pink and put that to the corner of the bottom. Now you could take a brush to do this part, but I prefer using my finger just to kind of blend it a little bit. Then we're gonna take the fluffy brush and help it over here blend. And now that's done, so we're gonna move on to the next part. Now we're gonna go back into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're going to be going into next, just this shade, and living my best life with this shade. We're going in with a condensed brush. We're just gonna tap a little bit of both, and we're gonna do that in the crease again, just to deepen it up a little more. And then we're gonna go in with a tiny bit of Temptress, and you just want the tiniest bit because it's very overpowering. Now we're gonna blend with the same fluffy brush. Now, to help it blend out, we're going to go into Tipsy Girl and Loli Mama, which are these two shades right there, and blend it towards the top. Kind of blend seamlessly. There's a little fallout there, but that's fine, we'll clean it up later. Now we're going to move into the cut crease part. A bit of concealer. Any concealer you have works, but I personally will be using Bye Bye Under Eye. And take a little bit on a brush like this. Sorry, I have eyeshadow all over my hand. And you're just going to take a little bit of it, tap your brush in, and you're going to try to make a heart shape. Now we're going to take a more detailed brush, trying to just to define our heart. And you can do any size heart you want. It's really just preference. We're going to add a little bit more just leftover shadow from your brush under the eye. And now you're just going to do the point. Make sure you line it up. Then when you do that, when you close your eyes, it will look like a heart. I need to clean mine up a little bit, which is fine. Now that it looks like that, you're kind of just going to tap it dry. I'm going to take the same brush that you did the heart with. Make sure it's clean. I'm just cleaning mine off real quick. Then you're going to go into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're going to use one of the glitter shades. We're going to use Drama Queen. It's this one right here. And kind of just tap that over the whole heart as a nice little base for the heart. Now that that's done, you're going to dip into shade Empowered and the Jaclyn Hill palette, which is this nice shimmery darkish pink. And you're going to put that towards the outer part of the heart. So we're gonna clean off that glitter brush, and we're gonna go into a little bit of Bougie and Paulo. So that's Paulo and that's Bougie. Okay, so you're gonna go a little bit of Paulo and a little bit of Bougie from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're gonna pack that in the middle. And if the heart doesn't look like it stands out, we are going to outline it. Now we're gonna blend that out a little bit with the fluffy brush and just kind of blend that. Get this brush, go into the I'm in it, which is the white shimmer shadow. And that one, it looks a little pink because I just dipped my brush in it, but I'm gonna clean it, so it's fine. And you're just gonna put that all over the heart. We're gonna go into Crazy from the Jaclyn Hill palette, which is a nice burgundy color. We're gonna outline the heart. So now that that's done, we're gonna blend up the line a tiny bit, just with this brush again, and do tiny little circles. Kind of to just blend it out so it's not as harsh. Look how much better that looks. Go into the salmonish pink glimmer shade. Should look like that, peachy kind of, and put that all over the heart. Now you're gonna go into the light pearl. It's a light pinkish shade from the James Charles palette. It's the pink shimmer. Just gonna go in with that and kind of brighten the heart up. Now that you're done with that, we're going to go into the hot pink shade in the James Charles palette and tap it in. Now that it looks like that, we're gonna go in with the very light shimmer shade and dust that over it. So we're gonna actually do it with this brush. Dust that over it to give it a nice finish. And then we're just going to take a little more of that dark shade to kind of, because the outline might have gone a little bit. Now that you've done that, we're going to put that pink shade in the inner corner, blend that out a little bit, also put it on the brow bone. Now we're going to curl our eyelashes, pop on some eyelashes, and I'll be back. And clean up that with some powder. Now that we're done with this side, this is what it looks like with the lashes on. I'll do better pictures later, but I think I'm about to eat dinner, so I will finish the other side when I'm back, and then we'll move on to lips and highlight. We did the other eye. Are they even? But that's okay. Now all we gotta do is highlight, and then we're done. I did lips. My combo of lips were some L'Oreal Eva's Nude, and then I put some lip gloss from Pink, and then this, which I don't, it's just like a purple lip gloss. I don't know where it's from. But yeah, let's do highlight. So I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of this. Well, first let's do Yes. Now you're gonna spray. And then I'm gonna take some highlights. You can choose any. Okay, now you're just gonna highlight, you know, where you like to highlight. I personally like to do nose, cheekbones, and the lower lip, and the brow bones, which we kind of did earlier, but we're gonna put a little more. And we're done. I'm gonna go take some photos to insert, but this is the finished look. So, insert the photos. There's a hair going in my eye. Okay guys, so this is the last look. Here's a little glimpse of it one more time. Is it perfect? No, but that's fine. I honestly think it's okay for my first time doing something like this. And if you guys did it and tried it and followed the tutorial, let me know down below. And if you did it, maybe I'll tell you my Instagram so you can send me pictures of it. I would love to see. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below what you'd like to see next. Make sure you give a thumbs up on this video and subscribe. And yeah, bye.